You all have to give me a quick yes whether you all can see my screen once it's on presentation mode, and then we can start. I think now it's on full screen. Okay, let's start. So, why is this important? I think we need to tackle this sooner than we think, because this is very, very important. This is a free listing that Google gives us. And I don't know how many of us, as doctors and dentists, as clinic owners, are actually utilizing this feature, this tool rather. So, I decided that let's have a session on this, and let's begin. Now, what are we going to cover today? What is it? Why is it important? What are the benefits? How do you go about it? What all do you need to post? Um, how do you respond to reviews? I mean, that's the major thing that we get there. We have already been there, gotten negative reviews as well. So we have to be careful how we handle them. What kind of keywords do you use? What are your insights? And what are the mistakes that we dentists make in Google My Business? Okay, so these are your contents. Now, before a patient ever walks into your clinic, right, Google is where the first consultation happens. When someone types dentist near me or best dental clinic in whatever city, say Bangalore, Chennai, Mumbai, Google doesn't show your Instagram page or social media or visiting cards. It shows local clinic listings, which is powered by Google My Business. Okay, so remember this is a free tool. It is not something you need to pay for. It is not got to do anything with you having a website or not having a website. Whether you are on Instagram, you're on Facebook, it doesn't matter. Okay, Google provides this is your digital clinic signboard. It tells patients where you are, when you are open, how to contact you, and most importantly, whether they can trust you. Okay, so unlike social media, people on Google are already looking for treatment. They are not browsing, they are ready to book. For example, like the other day, I needed an ENT surgeon, and I actually looked up for ENT surgeon near me. I did not go to see their social media page, whether that clinic had a website. I actually went and saw the reviews. So imagine how important this is. We tend to ignore quite a bit. We tend to spend a lot of our marketing money in ads and social media and getting a website updated, but in appearing in Google Maps, you rank higher in local searches. You attract new patients without paid ads. Mind you, here is the key: without paid ads. You build credibility through reviews and photos. So, in today's practice, right, if your clinic is not visible on Google, it is invisible to new patients. Okay, so this presentation is important. Why? I will tell you how it works for dental clinics, why some clinics rank higher than the others, and also how you can use it as a powerful free patient generating tool. Okay, now moving on to the next slide. So what is it? It acts as a digital storefront of a dental clinic. Okay, just like a physical signboard outside your clinic, Google My Business is your online signboard and on Google Maps. So when a patient searches for a dentist nearby, this is the first thing that they see, often before your website or social media. So everything a patient needs to decide is visible. Like, when do I go? How far do I go? Where is it located? What are the timings? Your location, your directions, your ratings, your reviews, all of this. So if this digital storefront looks incomplete or outdated, patients simply move to the next clinic. Trust me, it happens. I mean, I do the same. If I don't find a properly listed clinic on GMB, I do not go to it. So this slide, it sets your foundation. Like, it's not just marketing. Google My Business is not marketing. It's a basic visibility for a dental clinic. Okay. Next. Now, explains how patients actually find dental clinics on Google. So what do most patients search by clinic name? Do they even know your clinic name? I don't think so. They search based on need and location. So what would their phrases be? Dentist near me, root canal specialist near me, specialist near me, best dental clinic in my city. Okay. These searches, what it does is it triggers local results and Google map listings. So not websites or social media pages. Google does not get your website or social media page. It are local listings. So when a patient searches, Google My Business determines which clinics are shown, the order in which they appear, gets the call or direction request. Not enough. Your Google My Business should be optimized because very important. You will say, Dr. Sophia, we have already listed our clinic. I put the name, I put everything. But is it optimized? There's a big difference between just being listed on Google and being optimized. So we will go through one after the next. So this slide, what it does, it gives you the direct benefits of Google My Business for dental clinics. The first being, when your clinic is optimized on Google My Business, you increase your local visibility. You start to appear in local searches, Google Maps, making it easier for nearby patients to discover you. Okay. Second is more calls. The click to call feature, it allows patient to connect with you directly with your clinic instantly, especially during emergencies without even visiting your website. Sometimes it does happen that patient is in a lot of pain and you just don't care, you want to get in touch with a doctor and with the clinic, and that call made at that appropriate hour or time, and the patient ended up in your clinic, might make you a converted patient. Like you would have a patient because of which you were there for the treatment. That patient would be a forever retained patient, and word of mouth also would become very important here. Second, more calls. The click to call feature allows your clinic to be constantly connected with. Third is you get more appointment requests. If patients can request directions, check your timings, book appointments directly from Google My Business, from your listing, it actually reduces their decision process. Now, suppose now I am looking for a doctor and I suddenly realize that I need to go to the doctor this evening, like at any cost. And then I realize that I see a listing that closed today. So probably I say, okay, chalo, guess let's go to the next one. Right? This is how we function because I needed the doctor that day. So it is important that you have your correct clinic timings as well. Next, build trust through reviews. What does it mean? Now, reviews acts as a digital word of mouth. Okay. I know you do good treatments. There are always that one case that goes wrong. Probably, patient did not have a good experience. Maybe post-operative pain, patient has a low threshold for pain. So this, what happens is with Google My Business, you have positive reviews. You seem more reliable. Your clinic seems more safer. Like even if you go to a salon, you definitely go through the reviews, right? Like how are the clients, are they happy with that salon, did they mess it up, did they do something wrong? So you feel like ye theek hai, like I can go to this clinic or I can go to this salon, this seems good, right? So this is very important. Fifth is zero advertising cost. Unlike paid ads, Google My Business provides ongoing visibility without spending on promotions. You don't need to spend any money on listing your clinic on GMB. Okay. So the sixth is you compete with corporate chains. Okay. Even a single chair practice, if you have a good GMB profile, you will rank higher than corporate chains also in the same locality or in the vicinity. You need to maintain it well. Okay. So overall, what do you see now? GMB is not just visibility, it impacts patient flow, trust, and growth. Next slide we're coming to is essential components of a dental clinic Google My Business profile. Now see, every element here, it directly affects your visibility, trust, and patient action. Patient action. This is the keyword here. First is clinic name. Please have your exact clinic name as it is on your signboard, on your prescriptions. Please do not have misleading names. I will tell you what it does to your GMB profile if you have a misleading name, and what could that name sound like? What kind of keyword are you doing stuffing? It can reduce your visibility, or it can actually, Google will suspend your listing. That is how it happens. So Google My Business also works on an algorithm in the back end, right? How does it list? On what is the criteria? So I will be telling you all of those criteria. Second is address and pin location. Very important. Your physical address and map. You do not want a frustrated patient who's already having pain searching for your clinic and then running in circles ki mil nahi raha clinic, mil nahi raha kahan pe hai. Please do not do that. Make sure your pin is not incorrect. Patients get very frustrated, and then what they do, they review you, or that lowers your trust in the listing. So remember that. Third is phone number. This click to call feature actually helps, because if patients don't get connected sometimes directly over the call, they think, yeah, come on, next clinic. I don't want to waste my time, right? So make sure that your phone number is updated. So without even visiting the website, you can actually get patients in emergencies, and you end up with a patient also. I mean, it increases your revenue. Fourth is working hours. Hours is mandatory that you have accurate timings. They are critical. Incorrect hours to missed visits, negative reviews, even when treatment quality is excellent. Okay, they will be frustrated if they go to the clinic and realize, "Arey, band hai, yaar, you wasted your entire hour, you wasted transport, you went all the way to the clinic, and you realized clinic to band hai." I mean, how come they have listed it open? You will be angry. I mean, as a customer, also you would also be pissed off. So it's important to have your correct working hours. Fifth is website or appointment link. Okay, lot of these connects Google searches directly to your booking or clinic information. Okay, so it reduces the steps. Basically, like, you don't even need the patient to connect with you over a call. They can just do online booking. So if you see, a lot of doctors have something called as online booking. So that is also important. You can connect them on GMB with your website and of your, please put real clinic photos. Do not put stock images. They do not. Okay, genuine reviews always build, photographs and reviews always build confidence and strongly influence your also, right? Like, is it genuine? I mean, sometimes you feel, right, you can get paid reviews also. That happens. Some good stuff about the clinic. Not every time it's smooth sailing. So it's okay if you have one or two negative reviews. Don't think that it is going to cause your listing to go down in your local searches. Okay. So basically, it is just completeness, accuracy, and consistency among all these 6 factors that I just mentioned. Okay. Next. Now, this explains how to correctly identify clinic on GMB. Most important rule is, okay, use your only real clinic name, okay? The same name that appears on your sign. For example, a name like Smile Care Dental Clinic, avoid names as Best Implant Center Bangalore or Best Implant Center in Mumbai or Navi Mumbai. It violates Google guidelines, okay? And automatically Google will list you lower in your search results. Sometimes if you do too much of keyword stuffing, Google will just suspend your listing. Remember that. So, like, for example, on Instagram, if you keep following, say, 100 people in 1 hour, Instagram bans your account, right? Because they realize that you could be fake or you could be spam. So this is the same thing for GMB. It all works on some algorithm. So you need to be, you are planning to deal with it. So your, like I said, your clinic name should match your physical signboard, your website, your prescriptions, official documents, all of it. Okay. Because consistency with Google also creates your trust with your patients. So branding accuracy matters, okay, more than keyword tricks. This is not your SEO optimization that you are doing for your website that you need keyword stuffing. Okay, it is all about long-term visibility. Now, behind the scenes, How does Google My Business actually, puts you in your local search? How do you come up in your searches? So what we see on Google as simple results, right? Clinic names, maps, reviews, are actually decided by multiple interconnected factors working together. So Google, like I told you, Google has an algorithm, GMB has an algorithm, wherein how they kind of grade your listing, your entire factors, your categories, and then accordingly make you visible in the local searches. One is accuracy of clinic information, your relevance to the search, okay, distance from the patient, activity on the profile, reviews and engagement. Remember this, these are the four things. One is accuracy of your clinic information. This is what makes GMB throw your clinic in the search result. Relevance of the search, distance from the patient. So very important, where do you put your accuracy, your pin of your location. So Google, what it does is it combines all these signals before deciding which clinic appears first, second, or you don't appear at all. Imagine. Okay, so this slide, you get a transition from what patients see and what Google evaluates in the background. So this is the back end part of it, like behind the scenes of what Google's system is. Okay, so if you have a wrong category, automatically you get into low visibility. Now, address and map pin accuracy. First, Google requires an exact physical location. Your clinic must operate from a real accessible address. Virtual offices or shared fake locations, they violate GMB's guidelines and can result in your listing to be removed. Okay. Second, correct pin placement on Google Map is essential, because if the map pin is even slightly off, patients may struggle to find you, and Google treats this as a unreliable information. So imagine how important this is. Finally, address consistency. It matters everywhere. Okay, the same address must appear on your website, online directories, and listings. Any mismatch, it confuses Google, right? It confuses the algorithm. We don't think so much into it. We put something on our prescription, something is on our website, something is on the clinic signboard. Maybe you have shifted to just the similar building, next door, but you have not updated your address. I mean, that would really cause a mismatch in the algorithm and you will not appear in searches at all. So imagine how important this is. Next. So this slide, highlights the importance of what? Accurate clinic timing on GMB. So basically, Google uses your working hours to decide when to show your clinic as open now. Now, clinic marked as open receive significantly, obviously, more clicks and calls than those marked closed. For example, suppose your clinic closing time is 8:30 and there's a patient who is searching for a clinic at 8:45. Obviously, Google is not going to show your clinic, even though it is closed. I mean, if it is closed, right, it would not. So it really matters on your timing, on the actual working hours, in how it throws the results. For example, also there's a possibility you are working and open till 9 and the patient was you are put on GMB that you are closed at 8. All right, now you have a patient who is actually looking you up. Google will not put your clinic in the list because they know that you're closed, but you are actually open. So imagine how you would have lost a patient and revenue, right? So this is very important, that your actual working hours should not be estimated, no old schedules, just put the exact working and keep updating them. If you feel that you're working on holidays, update them. Take the trouble, go 2 3 days pehle, go to your GMB profile and update that working hours. Suppose you are open on, say, Independence Day, I'm just giving example, then just make sure that you're keeping them open. Now, you update timings for special situations, like I was saying, public holidays, Sundays, emergency or extended hours. You decided TK clinic khula rakhna hai abhi next 2 weekends, back to back. Just make sure you update them on GMB, because incorrect patients will visit when clinic is closed, leading to frustration, negative reviews, even though if your clinic is excellent, okay, is visibility. When Google shows it open, it directly boost your patient engagement. Okay, so very important. Now, what kind of photos do you need to put, right, in your GMB profile, in your clinic profile. So photos which actually convert your viewers into patients, right? On GMB. For example, first is your clinic exterior, right? A clear photo of your outside of your clinic, and make it like, if you feel you're taken a photo, you have some unnecessary elements, just edit a bit, crop it a bit, and nicely post a clean photograph. Okay, it helps the patient to recognize your building, you and trust your location before visiting, right? It is like you are booking a hotel on booking.com. What do you see? You see photos, right? You see photos of the room, whether it has a pool, whether it has a breakfast, does it have a restaurant, how close is the beach. That's all that you see, and you see a lot of things through the photographs. You get to know, no, this resort is not on the beach. I mean, it's not good to book here. It says 100-meter walking distance from the beach. So you see, these all ideas you get. So the same thing goes for you. A clean clinic exterior signboard, your reception area. So it also shows the patient, okay, the clinic is clean. There's comfort, there's professionalism. Okay, as soon as they walk in, when they look at that photograph, when they walk in, sorry, when they look at the photograph on GMB, and when they walk into your clinic, they also think, matlab, clinic was right. It is exactly the way they pictured it or mentioned it, right? Third is your dental chair and equipment. These images, what they do is they communicate to the patient that you have got hygiene standards maintained, you have very good modern infrastructure. It gives your patient a little bit of confidence. Imagine you have a dirty looking picture wherein you have very, cluttered. No one would want to come to your clinic, right? You need to give a good view. But take some time out. If you feel you don't have good pictures of your clinic when you are on a non-working day, go to your clinic, get it all a little bit, cleaned up, take good clean pictures, invest some time in it, and then upload them on GMB. Okay. Now, fourth is what? Doctor and team photos. Now, see, you cannot have stock images. Please do not put Shutterstock images from there and show on your GMB profile. I do not want to see a white Firang doctor who looks American on a clinic, right? It doesn't make sense. I mean, I also know that you didn't even take the effort to put the doctor's photo. So if you put your staff, it humanizes the clinic, right? It reduces anxiety. So basically, for first-time patients, they're coming, they already know the stuff. When they look at a photograph, okay, this is the doctor, okay, this is the assistant, okay, this is the receptionist. It gives a better feel, more welcoming, okay? Next is fifth, treatment area. Clean, well-lit treatment spaces always give safety and quality of care. So please give a very good picture. Okay, make sure you have taken it at the right time. Don't have too many people in the photograph. It looks messy. Like I said, do it on a non-working day. Take the time out. Now, what is the key takeaway from this slide? Your real photos always perform better than stock images because authenticity, even Google knows is the stock image. Now is the zamana for AI. Okay, people know what is AI and what is not. So make sure that you have good clinic pictures. Next. Now, this slide focuses on one of the strongest trust signals on Google, patient reviews. Now we will come to all the good stuff about reviews and the bad things. I'm going to do both. Okay. First is reviews directly influence your patient decisions, right? Like I said, I mean, we always look at reviews. Place has treated other people, or a restaurant or a salon or hospital, everything we do look at reviews. So before calling a clinic, most patients check ratings and read recent experiences to decide whether they feel safe or confident. So tell me something in the chat box, how many of you actually see reviews before going, whether it's a salon or this? Just put me in the chat box. I really want to know, like, I'm the only one who does it, or there are other people also. Okay, Dr. Shaheen, yes. Dr. Praveen, yes. Dr. Unnati, yes. Dr. Bhumika, yes. Dr. Vijay Kumar, yes. So we all do, right? We all actually look at reviews. I mean, come on, not just clinics, for everything rather, right? So second is quantity and quality matter. Having many reviews shows consistency. Okay, you cannot just have one good review and baki pura negative reviews. It is going to lower your visibility on GMB. Okay, so make your clinic stand out visually in search results. Make sure you have a lot many reviews, not just one or two. Next, third, clinics with a 4.5 star rating or higher tend to rank better any day. Okay. Whether you like it or not, I mean, you had a rough time last month, a lot of negative reviews. I understand, but you need to constantly keep updating them, so it's okay. I mean, you can manage the whole thing. Finally, fresh reviews boost ranking. What does it mean is, even though, now I'll be coming to that one slide which is important, that why you need to keep updating your GMB. Don't think that it is like a one time you are doing your Instagram bio, okay, I'm a blogger, I'm this, I'm that, my contact number, my email, you are done. No, GMB, right, does not work like Instagram and Facebook. It's not a one-time setup. You need to constantly keep updating it. It's very dynamic. That is why I said, if you had a bad month, you didn't have very happy patients, it's okay. Keep updating. Keep when you know you have done good work and you had a patient who's happy, just ask them politely, like, can you please give us a review? That will really help. And it's okay. These reviews will keep going down. It's there, okay, but it is going to be there. So basically, these reviews, right, they are your digital word of mouth. So it directly affects your visibility and patient choice. Mind you, choice. You know which one to do, because they are all close by. They're just going to see which one is better. 4.2, 4.3, 4.4, 5 rating. Chalo, let's go to the 5 rating. So that's how it is. Now next. Now, what this shows is, it shows ethical and safe ways to increase Google reviews for your dental clinic. Okay, the starting point is obviously is happy patients, right? So when a patient has had a good experience, it's perfectly acceptable to ask politely for a review. Please do not miss out. Sometimes we are so busy with our work. Ask your receptionist to tell them to scan your review code. You can have your review code put up like a like a hard copy on your receptionist desk. They can just scan and they can review it before they leave the clinic. So that time what happens, they are happy, they remember, acha theek hai, acha gaya sab kuch. So fatafat they give you a good review, right? So make sure you do that. So one simple method is to share your Google review link on WhatsApp. You can do that after treatment. This makes it easy for patients to leave feedback when they're relaxed at home. Sometimes they'll think that, "Arey, itna kya jalbazi hai," right? I can go aram se. You can even do that. Okay. What's equally important is, what you should never do is, never please buy fake reviews. It's possible, but never do that. Okay. Never also force or pressurize your patients to give reviews. Some people just don't want to. I mean, they are the way they are. Can't help it. But it's okay. You'll have the next one to review you. So what happens is, the moment you buy fake reviews, right, it violates Google policies. And then what happens, it can permanently damage your clinic's credibility. So remember this, the algorithm also, it's a fake review, right? Be very a small bit of by followers engagement. I would really like to know if someone can understand and tell me, like, when you buy fake followers on, especially on Instagram, what do you think happens to your engagement? Anybody? It could be wrong. It's just I'm just curious to know. Yeah, doctors, what do you think it does? Or maybe what you have no idea, then you can probably put that also in the chat box. No, no idea. See, so I'll tell you something. Okay, how does Instagram fake followers work? Okay, दिखाने के लिए तो, okay, you look very good, your account looks damn good, okay, you have 3,000, 5,000 followers. But what happens is, when you post, now those 2,500 followers do not have genuine IDs. They are not IDs, right? Now, so when I post a reel, as compared to my 500 followers who would engage with your content, basically they are somebody whom you, I would like the reel, I would, share it, I found it funny or whatever, I would share it with someone. That creates your engagement. But what happens with 3,000 followers, wherein 2,000 2,000 of them are not actually engaging with your content. So only few of the thousand will be seeing your content, might or may not engage. What Instagram does it, Instagram उस चीज को दबा देता है, वो रील को, वो कंटेंट को दबा देता है. It does not throw it in the moment Instagram sees that it has been engaged by 50 people, it has been liked by a lot of people, it throws it back into the feed. So that is how your algorithm on Instagram works. That's why sharing works, saving works, right? Your own reel works, all those things works. So the same way for Google My Business, please do not buy fake reviews because Google can gauge कि ये fake listing है, ठीक है? So never do that. There are no shortcuts to good clinic reputation. You have to work hard for it. Next. Now, why responding to reviews different as receiving them, right? Abhi someone gave you a 5-star, you need to respond back, right? Ki thank you, you know, whether it's positive or negative, it doesn't matter. It shows how professional you are, how you are handling, the reviews, how are you responding to your patients. So what you need to do is, a response shows that the clinic is active, attentive, values patient. So always thank patients for their positive reviews. Like a simple thank you really reinforces goodwill. It encourages others also to share their experiences. Sometimes it feels good to be acknowledged, right? So they'll say, thank you for your positive feedback. I hope you would visit us again. Responding to reviews show that it is not just for your people who actually came to your clinic for treatment, it's for your future patients also. Remember that when you respond positively, or it shows the other people who are coming first time to your clinic ki, okay, how this clinic is responding. Next, when it comes to negative reviews, now we have all been there. You have an angle, probably they didn't like your quotation, they feel you're expensive, whatever is the reason, they could review you negatively, right? At that point in time, it is very important how you handle and a review, right? So what you do is, you never become defensive, all right? Your responses, right, are visible to everyone who's not just that patient. Remember that in future, 1 year later or 2 years later, you might see a negative review of a salon or a clinic or a hospital or a restaurant. So that is going to always be there. So make sure you respond to them very professionally, calmly. And what happens is, they quietly, do not try to get defensive. Oh, you did something wrong, or the patient was wrong. Please do not go there. Ask them to politely, come to the clinic, visit you, and you can sort their issue, whatever it is. Okay. You are going to definitely ask it, like, I'll give you the exact words. So we are sorry to hear about your experience. Okay. Could you please visit the clinic, and probably our team will assist you with your issue. Something like that. Okay. Do not give out clinic patient details. Okay. They are confidential. Do not give them out. Just be very vague about everything. All right. Because your privacy of your patient should not be compromised. It's important for your clinic, because they are just a reviewer, right? Your patients also, it will impact. So you invite them to contact you directly, offer a phone number, or a call. So it shows other patients also that you're willing to resolve the issue. All right. So it gives you it improves your clinic reputation also. So it could be something like, thank you for sharing your feedback, we are sorry to hear your experience did not meet up to your expectations. Patient comfort and care are very important to us. Appreciate the opportunity to discuss this further. Please contact our clinic directly so we can address it. Just give a general thing. Do not get into what happened the day, what it was, or anything. Okay, this is a nice way of putting it out. Now, this slide, what it does is, it introduces to you Google Post. How many of you know that you can post updates on GMB? I mean, just put in the chat box. I want to know if you're aware. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Doctor. Okay. 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 No. shining, you can actually put updates, post, and very short videos, like couple of seconds videos. Mainly pictures, images are most. So it is in your Google My Business profile. Okay, what you can do is think of Google Maps. What they allow you to do is you function only on Google My Business and do not have proper sites. Okay, so it your offers. Suppose you have your Google My Business update awareness post. Maybe you camps. Maybe you spoke at a conference. Google My Business, it really gives so much of credibility to your clinic. Knowledgeable, he's experienced, he seems like conferences. It really boosts your clinic reputation. So this slide, so it is simple, powerful, clinic relevant, visible, without spending camp events. Please update it. These the type of post that you need to put. A clean picture, do not put to surgery picture, surgical pictures, but something basic, like before of patient, or you can only have the teeth probably shown. Services section of your GMB profile. All right, Google needs to clearly understand what treatment clinic offers. Very important. That's why treatments should be listed individually, not together, bundled together. For example, root canal treatment alag, dental implants, braces, veneers. You could be doing all of them. Okay, so you need to list them separately. You give a short, simple description explaining what the treatment involves. Okay, you can give this. So there's a bio optimization in that you need to do it. So these descriptions, what it does, it gives Google like match your clinic to relevant patient search. So when a patient starts searching, a best implantologist near me, automatically you that implant, automatically Google gives your clinic in the search results. Or if someone is searching root canal treatment near me, Google provides that service. Ki, okay, this clinic does it. So you need to important. So key point of this slide is listing improves your discoverability and attract the right patients. Okay, not just more patients, right patients. Imagine losing out on you do implants and you have not put it on your GMB profile. तुम तो आओगे ही नहीं सर्च रिजल्ट में पेशेंट क्या ढूंढ रहा है फिर इमेजिन ही वुड नॉट हैव नोन आल्सो राइट सो यू आर मिसिंग आउट नेक्स्ट there is something called as insights and analytics on Google My Business. Imagine this is all free. I don't know how much of you guys are aware, but this is all free. You can actually just update and enable all these things with your email, and you can actually see what is this patients found your clinic, whether they found it through search, Google Maps, or direct search for your clinic, like Smart Dental Clinic, Bangalore, or calls made directly from your listing. They will actually tell you, Google will tell you that 13 patients this month called you directly, 2 patients went to your website, 3 patients actually connected over, website clicks or directions, asked for directions, right? This is how it works. Because calls made directly, direction request, what does it mean? It means that the people wants to visit. There is no running around the bush. Jana hi hai. That's why they're looking for your clinic. Website clicks means what? Deeper interest in your services. Now they looked you up, they found your website, then they go to their website, then they will see acha, this would work. That means that patient is already interested, right? So it works both ways. So for example, how do you analyze these insights, right? If calls are high but direction requests are low, It may indicate issues with your location clarity or timing. Remember this. So if you get a lot of calls and you're not getting, so it might indicate you have not given your location pin accurately. But if your website clicks are high, right, and your services and content are attracting interest to your patients. So remember that. So these things mean very different things. Okay. So basically, they are not just data. This is not just data that you put. Sometimes we just put for the sake of putting, right? 9 to 9, khatam ho gaya. Matlab, yeah, clinic name and your name and you're done. You have to be smart marketing because these kind of decisions will really help you for your patients, right? Okay, next. So I've just given a screenshot, like this is exactly how your audience overview is, how your insight, your analytics.google.com looks like, this is what it looks like, the screenshot. Now, most common mistakes we make, right, as dentists about our clinic, and we don't even realize the impact. So first is incomplete profiles. Okay, today I have a request. I want all of you guys to go spend half an hour and update your Google My Business, and you will get back to me even if it's privately, but let me know if this session has helped you because I want you to update your Google My Business. Okay, so many clinics stop after basic setup. Like I said, एक बार डाल दिया, खत्म. That doesn't is not how it works. So make sure if the primary category is incorrect, right? Google shows your clinic for the wrong searches. No use. I mean, I don't think you want to come up in a scaling ka search. You want to obviously come up in all the big bugs, right? So make sure you have your primary category correct. So second is no photos. Third is no photos. Listings without real photos look inactive. Yeah, come on, not trustworthy at all. You don't have a single photo. I mean, on booking.com, if you're looking for a hotel, if I don't see a single photo, I am not booking in that hotel, however cheap or whatever is the review, because I need to know how it looks like, right? I haven't visited the clinic yet, so I need to know how it looks like. So it makes your patients, will choose your competitor. You don't have photos, patient gone, maybe go to your competitor. So make sure you have good photos. Fourth is, please do not ignore reviews, whether they are good or bad. Do not ignore them. Okay. They should know that your feedback is valued. Suppose you are a frustrated patient. Chalo, you are a happy patient, to theek hai. Okay. You don't care ki clinic वापस बोलता है, okay, thank you for visiting us. But if you are an unhappy patient and you are given a negative review, it is obviously nice that you tell them visit. तो patient को भी थोड़ा सा लगता है, ठीक है, the clinic has responded. चलो कोई बात नहीं, एक बार जाके मिल लेता हूँ या मिल लेती हूँ, right? Fifth is never updating information, outdated timings, old photos, inactive profile. Please do not do all that. It just gives a signal to Google that this clinic is not engaged on GMB. Okay. So these small corrections that you do can lead to big improvements in your visibility and patient flow. Okay. Now you will tell me, Dr. Sophia, I have a website also. Now what about it? How do you go about doing both, right? You have GMB already, which is a free listing, and website work together. What it does is it strengthens the SEO, local SEO, local search SEO. Okay. So first is GMB helps your clinic appear in local searches and Google Maps. It drives patient to discover you. All right. Second is the website definitely converts your patient. Okay, because they see, once they click right your website, they see your detailed information, they see what all you have done, they go to your gallery. It builds confidence. It encourages them. Yeah, this clinic is really professional, it looks good. I mean, I should visit, right? I must book an appointment. Third is both must be consistent. Maybe your Google listing and website must display same name, same your name, your signings, and everything, location, right? So these two have to be consistent. Okay. If these both are consistent, it will be, you will be having a strong SEO. This is also called as NAP consistency. Clinic name, address, phone number. Now remember one more thing, doctors. So if you have a website and if you have GMB, make sure NAP is consistent on both, okay? Because Google uses this and gives your clinic as in the search results. Remember that. NAP, it's called NAP. So Now you'll tell me I don't have a website. It's okay. You do not need a website, okay, to benefit from Google My Business. Google My Business does not mean कि website नहीं है तो फिर ये काम नहीं करेगा. नहीं, ऐसा नहीं है. है, it's a bonus. Good, utilize it. But it also works independently. Okay, you will appear in Google search. You will show up on Google Maps. You will get calls. You will get direction requests, and you will also get walk-in patients. 100%. ऐसा जरूरी नहीं है कि you will get only website है तो फिर अच्छा रहेगा, right? Many clinics, trust me, many clinics, the statistics says 80 to 90% of the new patients directly come from Google My Business, all right, without a website. Consistency is key here, okay, among the two for your stronger SEO. Remember this. So like I was saying about the NAP consistency, sorry, I didn't realize it was not this. It's name, address, and phone number. If you want, take a screenshot of this and make sure that you get it updated. Now, we are coming to a close end to this session, but I also have some scenarios, right, on how different case discussions. Okay, so please stay on till the end. Now, what are your key takeaways from today's session? First is it's your Google My Business is your digital clinic signboard. Okay, before patients visit your clinic, they see your GMB profile. All right, so it creates first impression. It often decides whether they call or move on. Okay, second, it is free, it is powerful and essential. There is no two-way about it. It's a free listing. Yeah, just do it today. Okay, it brings in new patients through local searches. All right. Third is consistent updates. It gives you better ranking. All right. Regular activity, photos, reviews, post, accurate information. I mean, you go to IIDR GMB. I am telling you it is updated. I will give you my word. So this is how it is. You need to be consistent about your updates, right? So finally, while एक बार कर लिया, then you see, look at it after 2-3 years. नहीं, it is not a set and forget tool. Okay, it is an ongoing attention. You need to constantly keep. Probably ask your receptionist to do it, or you do it. Take 5 minutes. Also, one more thing I'll tell you. You can actually schedule your post. Imagine too busy and sochoge you had to schedule your post. I will put this treatment post. You can write information, contact number, everything on this date, this time. So just you don't even have to waste your time. 1 घंटा बैठो महीने में सब काम हो जाएगा. All right. Next. Now we come to case decision. An idea what all happens. There are a lot of queries which will be solved in all these case discussions. Right now a patient leaves a 1-star review, right? Complaining about pain after treatment. Now you as a dentist feel that this review is very unfair. Now, what should you do, right? How would you deal with this? Okay, should you respond? What tone should be used? Can your replies improve trust, right? Like I told you, to give feedback, what happens is, from dentist perspective, treatment has been done correctly. Okay, but patient feels नहीं pain हुआ. I mean ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए. People say root canal के बाद नहीं होता है. Okay, this is the patient's perspective. You can't change or control his thought process. So you should not ignore. Okay, it is because it is for every future patient that is reading that review, not just that patient. Remember that. I told you how your review should sound like. This is what you will respond, even if it's a trust. Okay, so always do negative reviews. Okay, don't just hide them. You can hide them. Please do not do that. Okay, let it be. And let the other patient also see your review. Next, you are ranking very high. Okay, in this suddenly your ranking has dropped. What do you think is the reason, right? Whether it's Google Maps, you are not in the top 3 results us area mein. You have gone to page 2 of search results, right? You didn't make any changes intentionally, yet your visibility was reduced, right? What is the reason? First reason would be inactive profile. All right, probably you have stopped posting. You are not putting any updates about a clinic, what event, this, that, camps, patient cases, whatever. It could be a Republic Day post also. I mean, Happy Republic Day, anything. It is basically an inactive profile. Another reason could be your competitors have become very active on GMB. All right, that is another reason why you have lost your ranking. Your ranking goes low. Okay, they started nearby clinics have started adding reviews, photos. They're optimizing your profile. So what happens? It pushes them for up in the search results, and you automatically down. Right. Third is your review velocity. Now, what does it mean? Is what does review velocity mean? Google values recent activity, not ek do saal purana history, right? Recent activity. So a slowdown in your new reviews or updates can directly impact your ranking. Even if your old reviews are good, you have till date got only 5-star reviews, but last ke 3 mahine mein you have not been updating anything. You will not come in the search result. I told you it is not a one-time thing. You need to keep going at it, constantly keep posting, right? So your profile should show fresh activity. Then only Google says, "Acha, ye bahut sare updates hain in this clinic. Let me push it forward to this patient," right? So that is why it's not a bad thing. I mean, theek hai, happened. Now you know why it has happened. Make sure GMB works when everything is aligned together, right? Your clinic information, activity, reviews, updates. It's not about one right thing. It's about all the basics together, right? Consistency. So incorrect clinic name, it reduces reach. Inactive profiles loses visibility. Competitor activity can also push your reviews down, rankings down, sorry. Regular updates and reviews will keep your profiles relevant. So it is very important for you. It's like a living profile. Okay, it needs regular attention. Okay, just like patient follow-up, same. So when managed properly, right, it becomes a powerful free tool that you can use to keep your clinic visible and trusted. All right, so make sure that you do not have any name. Okay, make sure you have the correct name. Now you will tell me, Dr. Sophia, I have many specialists visiting my clinic. Now all want to be on the board. क्या करें? होता है ना, कभी कभी यू हैव मल्टी स्पेशलिटी, मल्टीपल डेंटिस्ट, वन लोकेशन. तो इस केस में क्या करना है? इट इज ऑफन सीन इन मल्टी स्पेशलिटी क्लिनिक, ऑब्वियसली, यू नो, देयर शुड बी वन गूगल लिस्टिंग. Or you will ask me, should there be multiple listings for the same location, right? So a clinic is allowed one primary business listing per physical location. What does it mean? भले ही 4 डॉक्टर हो उस लोकेशन में, there could be a prosthodontist, implantologist, orthodontist, but you are allowed only one business listing. Okay, individual dentist can have separate practitioner profiles, like doctor के नाम पे, right? But not clinic के नाम पे. You cannot have duplicity of your clinic, right? Dr. Sophia, okay, Smile Care Dental Clinic, then Dr. Praveen, Smile Care Dental Clinic. No, you can have one clinic, Smile Care Dental Clinic. You can have all your doctor's photos. It's okay in that. That would obviously be a stronger, listing as compared to putting everybody in the list. Now, visiting a part-time specialist usually do not qualify. Not make just for your visiting orthodontist a separate listing. Listings in your clinic, right? Automatically duplication का होता है, suspend हो जाएगा account. Okay, so do not do that. Okay, have one strong clinic listing. Highlight all your specialists, all your services, photos, post, okay, and descriptions. What you can do is, suppose now I have ortho going on, I have implant going on. Now today I am posting about Google implant case, okay, previous this that done by doctor. There is a description box there. You can actually put it like it's like a social media post. You can put done by Dr. So and so, our in-house, this. You can write for more details, connect with the clinic on this number. You can actually do that. Then you can post an ortho case or an ortho update, so you can do both. So this is important. This happens very often, so that's the reason why I have put it here. Next, now you will tell me which is better. GMB is better, social media is better. कौन सा better है? I mean, from a patient point of view, right? Which is better? As a patient, a dentist spend a lot of time and money on Instagram. Trust me, lot of ad work, everything, but ignore Google My Business. That is one key difference. What is the difference between social media and Google My Business? In Google My Business, if a patient is searching you, that means intent is already को ट्रीटमेंट कराना ही है, कंसल्टेशन लेना ही है, भले ही कंसल्टेशन हो ट्रीटमेंट में कन्वर्ट नहीं हुआ हो, that is on you and your clinic, right? So it is, intent is there, but in social media, right, people are just watching you. You don't necessarily know that that patient is going to come to your clinic and do treatment or not. So do not invest your money and so many lakhs of marketing on Instagram and all. Do it rather on this free tool, Google My Business. Keep updating it. It will help you more. Okay. Social media में क्या है? You might have followers from pan India, right? You don't necessarily have only from your local area. So your target audience is different in social media as well as on GMB. Here the intent is high in GMB. So remember that. So we are comparing search-based patients versus followers, ready to book intent versus brand awareness. Now, if I am following a very popular doctor on Instagram, I'm just following him because probably I admire him, like his work, inspiration, whatever. I'm not going to go for treatment, maybe, right? He might be in a different city. But if I am looking for a doctor here, then definitely I have an intent, right? So is very important. Social media still has value. I'm not saying no, but it works best after your Google presence is strong. So make sure you get this thing sorted and before you choose one over the other. Okay, next. Now clinic is closed on Sunday, but Google says open. You thought what? ठीक है. I will put on Google कि Sunday में खुला है, क्या पता patient आएगा, right? Now you are sitting at home, you're relaxing, having a cup of tea, and you realize patient has actually turned up. Okay, now what will you do? Now this, it shows a situation that many clinics experience without realizing the impact. Okay, the patient checks Google on a Sunday, sees the clinic marked as open, okay, makes this only to find the clinic closed. क्या होगा? Your treatment might have been good, maybe he followed you up later also, but it gives frustration, right? I wasted my 2 hours on a Sunday coming. Okay, the patient is might give you a bad review. Okay, so main thing is sure your timings are accurate. Initially you might have thought ki, okay, let's keep it open, naya clinic hai, thoda sa aane do flow, and you have forgotten to update it. Make sure today you go back and update it. Okay, so you do not waste your patients visits. Trust hota hai, negative reviews milenge, you know, these been easily avoided. That accuracy is very important, and also will, you know, this all you might know, patient might book your appointment the next day, you know, when the clinic is open. All right, you have a fake listing near your clinic. Now, what would you do? Okay, you're misleading Google clinic. I don't know if recently you guys saw that about Dr. Varun Acharya, wherein Clove Dental Clinic, it's a corporate chain. I think all of you have heard of Clove. They actually use Dr. Acharya's foundation as Clove to get his patients. I mean, you guys should go and watch that video. So he has called them out publicly, and it's something that you should not do. Please do not do that. Do not do fake listing of your clinic, because how fake listings operate is they create fake doctor clinic के नाम का दो clinic होगा. तो क्या होगा? Suppose now you have a clinic, I have a clinic who is which is next to my house performing very well, और मेरा clinic नया है. I will write my clinic name as that clinic name. So the patient will think, अच्छा, this is that clinic, right? Don't do that. Okay, you can have permanent loss of credibility and also with patients. अगर patient को पता चला कि you are misleading them, कोई आपके पास. Okay, organic तो भूल ही जाओ, inorganic में भी नहीं आने वाला है. So remember, trust is foundation. Do not do either of the things. Do not use somebody else's this. Please do not create a duplicate one for yourself. Okay. For questions, let me know if you have any queries and doubts. I have kept the session short so that you guys can. So you can put it in the chat, or you can ask me. You can unmute yourself. Clinic ranking. So okay, let me go one by one. I think there are. Yes, Dr. Garima, you have by mistake made 2 Google listings. Okay.
Yes.
And one by your name and one by your clinic. And how can I merge it now?
Yes.
Delete one list.
But I have many reviews in both the names. So now, how is there any way I can merge them?
Just concentrate on one and delete the other.
Okay.
No, you can't merge them, doctor. I know you're getting reviews on both. Just pick one.
Okay, and close the
And
other. How do I close the
unfortunately,
other?
algorithm. You can delete your Google My Business ka profile. You can deactivate it. You can do it.
Okay,
There are options in the settings to do it.
okay, fine.
Okay. So just stick to one.
Hmm.
All right. Profile is almost 1 month old. What to do about it? Are you putting it in the right option? Like, it's not possible that your phone number will not be seen. It got nothing to do with public or no, because we have also listed all our contact details. Uh, it should do. Probably you're not putting it in the right place. Maybe it's not the right tab. That is why it's not reflecting. शायद आपको लग रहा है आपने डाला हुआ हो. It might be, hidden by something. Dr. Anuba, you get in touch with me on IIDR number. I'll help you sort it out. Okay. Where to find a clinic ranking? So it is in the search results, Dr. Hema, right? It's in your search results. It's not that you can see. You can always check, from your phone. If you are, like, dentist near me, see where it's coming. Ask your family members to check. You'll get an idea, like, how you're listed, how you're showing. Ask your relatives to just see. Ask your friends to see. You'll get an idea, like, how accessible you are. Make sure you click on the call button. Are you getting connected to your clinic? Like that day, I tell you, I was looking for that ENT. Immediately, I connected on chat on WhatsApp. I asked, can I come this evening? In 1 hour, the clinic receptionist was, handy. He was prompt. He said, yes, you can come. And it just happened. I went. Now probably I would only go to that doctor. Who would want to take the trouble to search for another one? I'm unable to put my phone number. Okay. So I'll look into it where y'all are struggling. And I was also thinking that I should have one more session on the actual, like, what I mean is different tabs of Google My Business. How does it look like? How do you log in? Where do you update this? Where do you update post? Where do you update phone number? Where do you put in everything? I don't know if you guys are interested. Probably I can have one wherein, because it's quite long. If I would have included that, it would have stressed too much. I'm unable to put my phone number. Dr. Vijaya, I don't know why you should have it should I'll see where is the option. I'll help you out. How can I show booking online? You can, there are options you can show. There are buttons that you can activate from your profile, wherein book an online appointment. You can do that. Okay, interested, so you're like interested in the session. Okay, let me see if I can come with that whole thing. Probably it will help you all, like how to go about posting, what to post. Sometimes videos over a minute long do not get posted on Google My Business. Remember that. Pictures are always more this. How can I show online booking? Okay, Dr. Bharti, I will try to put all these things, in a presentation with screenshots probably, or you all can also side by side do it. Maybe it will help. Okay. Uh, I don't know if one second. I'll if you all are interested, I can. If you give me like a minute, I can show you at least now where the posts are made. You all be interested? Any paid service tool? No, there's no paid service. It's a free tool. Google My Business, Dr. Vijay. I don't need to pay anything for this GMB. It's completely free. Okay, stop the share. One second. Hold on. I can probably show you just a quick one. Second. Thank you, Dr. Ganesh. I'm happy. Please go, guys. Please go back and optimize your GMB today, especially waste this tool to session for you doctors as well. It is so slow. Just give me a second. Support from your side. Oh, there is no agency as such that actually does. There are people who handle your GMB profiles. You pay them 2,000, 3,000 a month. They will start posting regularly. It's not a big thing. Matlab, IIDR doesn't do it, but there are people who do it, like especially ones who handle your these social media managers and all, right? They do this specifically. There are people who post for you. You can do that also. But trust me, it's very simple. You don't need to hire, you don't need to spend money. Sorry, guys, it's taking forever to open. 1 second. Okay, so now I will share my screen. Okay, let me know if you can see my screen. Google also plays ads. Those are very different. Um, Google ads are different. They are like your Instagram social media ads. They work differently. That is not related to. It is there, but you need to spend money for that. That is completely different. That is like you're running campaigns, right? Okay, you can see this is how your Google email. So basically, you're using for logging in, that is the ID that you will have to use. Okay, you will go to these dots. Can you see these dots here? Okay, these dots right next to your, you will click on that. Can you see this? Can you see this blue house like kind of a icon? Right, you can see this blue house icon, the business profile manager. This is where you need to go. You click on it, and then you will see everything that you need to see for GMB profile. Okay, how to update, how to post. Okay, you can, and you can do it regularly. See, you can see add photo over here. We have International Institute of Dental Research. We have reviews. Uh, you have, I'll show you your business on Google, right? Your business on Google is where you need to see for posting. For example, let it upload. I'll show you. Says it in your website, direction, all of it. Call button. And there is everything. You can actually manage. You can put your photographs here. It's pretty simple. It's very straightforward. See, you can share, claim your credit, you know, lots of things. You will get to know your profile strength. See, you can see here, it will be green or orange or red. So today, go back and check, see the customer react interactions that we have had, right? For IIDR. Now you can see there's something called as edit profile. That is what I'm telling you guys, that it should not be so difficult to add your phone number. You can edit your profile and put all your details. Read reviews. You can respond to them more. Post. when you click on post, right, this is where we actually posting all your updates. So your performance, see, it shows your performance also. You are asking, no, you can actually check here your insights. You can edit your services. See, bookings. Who asked me, ki can we book? See, you can book through here. This ask for reviews. That is, you can send it to someone on their WhatsApp. Now, when you go to post, it's very simple. You go to add post. Can you see? All right, I have actually scheduled one for 1st Feb. Okay, all right. So you can add a post here. So now I'll click on add post. Description, schedule this post. Okay, you put your image or video here. Don't put a very long video, it does not work. Okay, offer. Can you see the offer card tab here? You can click, you can update this event. You have done an event with the clinic, you went to some shelter home, maybe. Put it up, put up your photos. You get 1500 characters to write your description. Imagine you're losing out on such an important tool, right? So today, go and just do it. You can even schedule. Now, if I click on schedule, see, you get date and time. I mean, it's that simple. But that's it. I mean, it's that simple. You just have to go and do it. See, here is on the right hand side, right? This is where you put your actual photographs and everything, your pin. See, we have put the pin accuracy also. This you need to gauge. You need to see whether it's on the correct spot or not. You know, see, phone number, it closes soon. All our products, you can workshop webinar, So, yes. Google Clip, don't go for Google ads. It's too early now. I mean, you're spending a lot of money on Google ads. Try to do some simple social media marketing, Dr. Anuba. Put some good posts, put pre and post. Be regular in posting. Thank you, Dr. Vijaya. Thank you. Anything else? So I will have another session on part 2 of this so that we can go through all those individual details. Okay, I can show you rankings and everything. All right. So quick update on IIDR now. I will